This advanced QML plus fake out strategy is how I make almost 20 hours on every single week. And today I'm going to break it down for you guys for free, step by step. So make sure you watch it to the very end as I show you everything that you need now for you to be able to trade this strategy consistently. Alright, so let's get started right now. So you can see that right now in front of you, you have a very nice looking setup right here. So this strategy works in terms of you following the trend, right? So make sure that if the market is going to the upside, you are buying. If the market is going to the downside, you are selling. Okay, so in this particular case, the market is going to the upside and that's given us a pullback. So it's during that pullback that you're going to look for buying opportunities. Okay, so you have what you call a QML, high, lower low, and you have a break of structure at this level. And then once you have that, you go to the lower time frame and you find your order block at this particular area. For me, I do multiple time frame analysis from the higher time frame all the way to the 1 to 5 minutes time frame. I find my order block, then I simply wait for price to come to that level right there. Before price comes to my area, I have to look for liquidity. So this liquidity can be in terms of e-colors, it can be the Asian session, it can also be trend line. So whatever liquidity you like to find, make sure you have it there and you wait for that liquidity to be taken out. Don't take a trade before that liquidity has been taken out. Oftentimes that liquidity is near to the POI, so you wait for that to be taken out because you understand that that liquidity harbors a lot of stop losses. So below here there are a lot of traders who are trying to buy because they've seen double top or double bottom or triple bottom, right? So most people will be trying to buy from there and that will act as liquidity. So you have to wait for that liquidity to be taken out before you can get involved in this particular trade. And then once that has been taken out, you come and wait for the entry signal on your POI right there. So there are two types of entries. Like there is what we call an aggressive entry, where once the market just comes into your area, you just execute, buy, and then just put the stop loss below there. And then there's another one where you, like in this case right here, where you wait for the market to pull back into your area, taps into your area, goes to the upside, breaks the previous high like so, and then you wait for the pullback into this area. And then once you have a pullback into this area, you execute to the upside, stop loss just below that low, and you're targeting whatever previous high or previous liquidity zone that the market is likely to take out. So it's extremely important that you follow these exact rules I'm showing you in this video if you want to be able to make money consistently in the market. Trust me, I make over 20 hours almost every week. Let me just show you again, right? So nice QML lower low break of structure to the upside, and then you have liquidity right here. It can be trend line, it can be equal highs, equal lows, it can be any type of liquidity that you like to find. And then once you find that, you wait for it to be taken out. Then once it has been taken out, you wait for your confirmation at this level, and then you execute. Guys, if you can just do this, and by the way, backtest this for yourself. I want you to backtest, to comment in the comment section, comment today's date, backtest after 1 month, come back to this same video and actually tell me you did not become a consistently profitable trader if you actually follow everything I've talked about right here. Very simple strategy, guys. You don't have to complicate things. Trading can be very simple, but most people try to complicate it by bringing this, and all that. All you have to do is just find a simple setup that works over time. All you have to do is continuously execute. Without wasting time, let me show you a lot of examples that we've actually taken in our private community, and all these were documented, right? Let me show you right now. So you can see that we had a very nice GBP card trade, and the beautiful thing about our strategy is that it works on all tradable assets. Doesn't matter whether you're trading indices, currencies, commodities, or whatever. This strategy works every time on different currency pairs and all that. So you can see that we had a very nice setup right here on GBP card, where we had a nice drop based rally, break of structure. We have a QML right here. Then you also have liquidity. Remember what I talked about? Liquidity. And what do you do after you spot this liquidity? You come here, you simply wait, and see what happened here. The market beautifully just tapped into our area, and this was an aggressive entry. The market just pushed it upside without wasting much of your time. Beautiful. This trade alone was over 1 to 10 risk reward ratio. Just one trade alone. Look at USD Swiss right here. Of course, there was a little bit of fake outs right here, but the market ended up going all the way to take profit. And this trade alone was over 1 to 15 risk reward ratio. You can see it was a drop based rally, broke off structured upside, trend and liquidity, Asian session taken out right here, and then the market comes to our level. See what happens? The market beautifully respects that and goes all the way. The next trade was card Swiss right here. Drop based rally, as you can see from here, you have a drop based rally, break of structured upside, liquidity. This is an occurring theme. After the liquidity has been taken out, see what happens? Price just pushes to the upside beautifully. You can see that we had another one on Euro NZD right here. You can see that it was a beautiful drop based rally, broke of structure, and then you have liquidity right here. And then the market just taps into your area and pushes to the upside. You're going to notice that not all trades are going to have the QML. What is very significant is you just have this nice drop based rally and break of structure. That is the most important. So some are going to have the QML, some won't have the QML, and that is okay. So you can see that right here we have this is a QML right here. We have a low high break of structure to the upside. What do we have here? You have liquidity. And then guess what happens? The market takes out the liquidity, comes into our area, and then just push all the way. You can see that the stop loss was like 17 pips and our target was like 330 pips. If you do your math, that's over 15 risk reward ratio, over 20 risk reward ratio on a single trade, right? And this was on gold. Like I said, this strategy works on all tradable assets. It doesn't matter whether it's indices, commodities, gold, and all that. So another one was USD JPY right here. What do you have? You have a drop based rally, break of structure to the upside. What do we have? Change of character. You can see that the market came into our area right here, and then see what happens. The market beautifully pushed to the upside and went all the way to where we are right now. And this happens on a consistent basis, guys. What's the next one? That's NZD Swiss right here. What do we have? We have a very nice drop based rally, break of structure to the upside. You have your QML just here. Okay, QML is basically just like an inducement. So the market induced this level, and then the market comes and continues to break structure to the upside, and then guess what happens? The market just beautifully comes into our area and then just goes like crazy to the upside. Absolutely amazing. Then another one was USD Swiss. I think I've shown you this one already. And then another one was AUD USD. What do we have right here? We have a drop based rally, broke of structure to the upside. Market takes out the liquidity, comes into our area, and then just pushes to the upside like crazy. Another one was this particular trade on GBP USD. Basically the same concept. Gold. I mean, I can show you hundreds of screenshots. This was just recently. This was recently taken. I can show you right here. A nice drop based rally, broke up structure to the upside. We have liquidity right here. The market taps into your area, goes above and breaks structure, comes back into this area. This is a confirmatory candle. The market beautifully retraces and then goes all the way to this market end up going all the way to take profit. This one alone went all the way to like 1 to 15 risk reward ratio. Look at this, beautiful. You have a drop based rally, broke of structure. What do we have? Liquidity. The market comes into your area, you wait for the Asian session to be taken out, see what happens. The market comes here and then the market just flies to the upside. Look at this. You have a drop based rally, multiple broke of structures, you have liquidity, you have the Asian session. The market beautifully comes to your area right here. After that, what do we have? A big push to the upside, over 1 to 20 risk reward ratio on a single trade. Guys, if you can master this setup alone, you'll be literally able to actually print money on the market, because this setup really amazing. Look at this: drop a rally, multiple constructed upside. You have agent session right here. Guess what happens once the agent session has been taken out? What do we have? The market is now responding to our area, and guess what? The market beautifully goes all the way 1 to 19 risk reward ratio, like that. Guys, I can spend the whole day right here just showing you screenshots after screenshots of all the trades we've taken and everything. And by the way, this strategy doesn't just work on the buys, it also works on sales and everything. Look at this beautiful buy on gold right here. Drop a rally, broke off structure to the upside, multiple liquidity right here, and then see what happens. Just amazing, just absolutely amazing. Like I said, I have screenshots for days, guys. Like for days, I can show you screenshots for days. Look at this masterpiece, masterclass right here. You have seen this is a QML low, high break of structure. You have liquidity right here. The market comes and takes out that liquidity with big momentum candles. You have this nice compression coming to this level right here, and then see what happens after that compression. The market comes, taps into your area, goes to the upside, break structure, retraces, beautiful push to the upside, absolutely amazing. 7 pips stop loss and 170 pips target. Guys, you can do the math for yourself. That's over 1 to 20 risk reward ratio on one trade alone. This is USO rally, I mean drop a rally, break of structure, nice liquidity. The market takes out the liquidity and the Asian session comes into my area right here, and then the rest is history. Guys, this is the real deal. This is the blue. If you can master this alone, trust me, if you can master this setup alone, you'll be literally able to print money in the market, because this happens on every single time frame, on every single day. I'm able to spot this, and that's one thing about it. Like I'm not limited to maybe I need to just trade this. Like whatever session you're trading, you can actually trade this strategy. If you're trading London, New York session, whatever, except for Asian session, you'll be able to literally see this setup on a consistent basis. All I ask from you is backtest this strategy like I've shown you. Have the confidence in it by actually seeing the trade, the setup actually work for yourself, and then now you can start executing. Do everything that I've showed you in this video, and then you come back to this video and tell me like, Matthews, you said it, this is the best strategy out there. So let me not say anymore. Do the work and then come back to this video and comment. For me to know that you've actually watched this video, comment the date that you've actually watched this video, and come back after 1 month and comment to that same comment that you are going to leave in the comment section. That way I'm going to know that you literally actually did the work. So let's see if I'm going to be wrong. All right, so if you'd like a more detailed, a more comprehensive view of how we actually trade, there's a link down in the description which gives you access to lifetime mentorship, lifetime signals, where we're able to have a one-on-one call like this with me whenever you don't understand any of the things that we've talked about in this video. All right, so make sure you check them out right here. Remember, subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section, and I really hope you found value in this video. If you have, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and everything. All right, until next time, goodbye.